Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
What was the symbolic reason Janelle Brown gave Cody grace? In what symbolic way did Sister Wives actress Janelle Brown honor Cody Brown during Garrison's funeral? Even prior to Janelle and Cody's breakup, their relationship was quite limited. She has now shown her ex more generosity than most people would have. For further information, continue reading. Sister Wives Janelle Brown offers Cody grace symbolically. Sister Wives has honored Garrison Brown, who passed away in March 2024, in the final 3 episodes. It described his difficulties, including when they started, what set him off, and other details. It also showed how traumatizing it was for his family to find that he had committed suicide. When the time came to prepare for Garrison's burial, Cody Brown wanted to bring him back to Wyoming. This is the location of his family's ranch and the final resting place of his mother and father, Janelle Brown. Cody, Robyn, and their 5 children were permitted by Janelle to accompany Garrison on a pilgrimage to his ultimate resting place. With the assistance of his brother and brother-in-law, Cody was even able to dig his son's grave. Cody sat at the edge of the grave when the family assembled at the burial. Janelle held the urn before he did, even though he was supposed to be the one to plant it. When that, she gave it to him and said that it made sense because Janelle had given their kid to Cody when he was born. She passed him off in death, thus it was a complete circle moment for the parents. In reference to Janelle Brown permitting Cody to excavate Garrison's grave, one Sister Wives fan added. However, I did believe that Janelle's statement that Cody dig the hole was lyrical and significant. Not take him home or use kinder language. She was aware of Garrison's intense need for Cody's love, but it was too late now. According to what had been said, Cody was alienated from his son at the time of his death, which was heartbreaking. Supporters are conflicted. Many Sister Wives viewers were astounded by Janelle Brown's bravery after witnessing her delivering Cody Brown the urn. She did, however, admit that she temporarily forgot about the issue with Cody. This was the way it would finish for these 2 distraught parents who had lost a kid. Many viewers recognized the urn's symbolism and felt strongly about Janelle's motivation for giving it away. Together, they brought him into the world, and now they are giving him back as one. This was not how everyone saw it. The terrible thing is that the symbolism likely indicates that the real Cody, who has always been by this boy's side, is the one who caused him the most stress. Janelle ought to have buried her kid. You cannot comprehend the everyday grind of rejection, shame, and abandonment if you have never experienced parental alienation. You've set the stage for a terrible conclusion when you combined all of that with persistent anxiety and sadness. Despite Cody's bad behavior, some viewers did feel sorry for him, regardless of why Janelle handed him the urn. Like Janelle, they showed him grace because they understood the anguish of losing a loved one, even if it was a child. Fans of Sister Wives commend Gabe for being a great guy in contrast to Cody. In contrast to Cody Brown, Gabe Brown is praised by Sister Wives fans for being a wonderful man. They believe that he is a better person than his dad. Following the most recent Sister Wives show, viewers came to appreciate Gabe's wonderful character and Janelle's excellent parenting. They also understand, though, that he is a better person than Cody could ever be. To learn more about this, continue reading. Episode airs, Garrison Brown dies. Last year, Garrison Brown tragically died. Everyone was surprised when he took his own life. However, for apparent reasons, Sister Wives paused production. After the break, they just began showing the episodes they had taped. Fans witnessed Garrison's grandmother burying him. The majority of viewers sobbed during this emotionally charged episode. One of the brothers who spoke his emotions openly and honestly was Gabe. And all the time, he was there for his mother. Everyone engaged had a difficult time during this period. But Gabe took charge when he didn't have to. Gabe is praised by Sister Wives fans for being a good guy. In contrast to his father, Cody, Gabe is being praised by fans for being a wonderful man. Gabe is a treasure. Janelle doesn't have to be the Teflon queen with him since he is so gentle and nice. He has great emotional fortitude and is a wonderful dude. He is someone he can rely on, as are his mother and other family members. I'm not sure if I should call him a mama's boy because, in my experience, that term is frequently used negatively. And he is unquestionably a nice son. He is a wonderful example of a human being, a brother, a friend, and a son. Gabe is a tremendous blessing that we all need in our lives. His father could never have been the man he is now. He is a charming man. I wish him well in life and that he keeps thriving. Fans adore Gabe and are eager to follow his future endeavors. It appears like Gabe's admirers are complimenting him on every aspect of his character. They do, however, attribute Gabe's identity to Janelle. Cody had a lot of children, so he wasn't around much. Nonetheless, they believe his son is a far superior person than he would ever be. After the most recent episode, in which Gabe supported his mother through everything, this became even more apparent. What are your thoughts on this? Regarding Gabe, do you agree? For Garrison, Leon Brown from Sister Wives makes an infrequent appearance. Sister Wives viewers are aware of Leon Brown's infrequent appearances on their father's program. But recently, when the family gathered for their late brother Garrison's funeral, they paid their respects by making an appearance. Leon has also paid tribute to their brother in a few infrequent public remarks since his death. The Brown family recently gathered for Sister Wives' funeral for Garrison. Leon is the sole biological child of Mary Brown and the third child of Cody Brown. Leon, who came out as transgender on Instagram in 2022, also uses the pronouns they and them. Fans of Sister Wives have grown to know Leon as being somewhat private over the years. They don't often show up on the show either. Leon made a rare cameo on the show in a recent episode that aired on May 18, 2025, when the Brown family gathered for the funeral of their brother Garrison Brown. Garrison tragically died on March 5, 2024, when he was 25 years old. Later, it was reported that he committed suicide. Leon was spotted with Maddie Brown Brush, their sister and the daughter of Janelle and Cody Brown. In their session together, Brush mentioned her tense relationship with her father by stating, "So with Cody, it's like I'm angry at the way things happened." Leon seemed to be listening carefully to their sister's portion the entire time. "But I have control over how I respond and how I respond back," Brush added. "And how I go about doing it is still up in the air." Another member of the family seemed to chuckle at Brush's remarks, but Leon said nothing. "I'm sad for him and I'm really sad for Robyn's kids," Brush continued. "And I would say, I have nothing against you, if I spoke with any of them. And I apologize if I have ever caused you any harm." On social media, Leon has also made a few remarks on Garrison. After talking about Robyn's kids, Leon said, "I would love to have a conversation with them. Aside from that, I don't know what to say," Brush added. "Like, I'm sorry if I've ever hurt you." Leon posted a picture of them with their brother on Instagram at the time of his death. They wrote, "To the stars, Bowen, to the stars," as the caption. This passage was taken from one of Garrison's favorite movies, Dragonheart. According to Today, Leon also posted a picture of themselves with their brother on social media on the anniversary of Garrison's passing. "I miss you more every day, it doesn't get easier, it just gets longer," was another caption for this photo. Mary, Leon's mother, is renowned for respecting their right to privacy by infrequently providing followers with updates about them. In December 2024, Mary gave people an update on Leon in one of her infrequent statements. Mary introduced this at the time by saying, "They have chosen not to be overly public. I therefore don't discuss them too often." But Mary went on, "We talk a lot. They are doing fine." Grief often brings with it unexpected clarity, compassion, and moments of intense reflection. For Sister Wives star Janelle Brown, the death of her beloved son, Garrison Brown, marked a turning point not only in her life but also in her fractured relationship with ex-husband Cody Brown. In a poignant and emotionally charged moment during Garrison's burial, Janelle handed Cody the urn containing their son's ashes, a gesture that symbolized more than words ever could. Though their relationship had long been strained, damaged by years of emotional neglect, conflict, and division, Janelle extended a profound act of grace to Cody. But why? What was the deeper, symbolic reason that she did this? This essay explores that moment in depth, diving into the context of their family dynamics, Cody and Garrison's estrangement, Janelle's evolving emotional maturity, and why her simple act at Garrison's gravesite became one of the most powerful moments ever broadcast in sister-wives history. It was more than just handing over an urn. It was the final chapter of parenthood, a closing act of unity between two deeply divided parents, and a symbolic full circle of life and death. The history: Janelle and Cody Brown's shattered relationship. To understand the emotional magnitude of Janelle's gesture, one must revisit the story of Janelle and Cody Brown. Janelle joined the Brown family as the second wife in 1993. Unlike Cody's first wife, Mary, or later, Robyn, Janelle was always known as the practical, independent, and business-minded wife. While Christine and Mary focused more on domesticity or emotional connection, Janelle was often portrayed as self-sufficient, even distant. Over the years, her relationship with Cody ebbed and flowed, but it was never overly romantic. There was respect and shared responsibility, especially with their children, but their emotional intimacy never rivaled what Cody had with Robyn or even Christine during the earlier years. By the time the family had relocated to Flagstaff, Arizona, the cracks in the polygamous union had widened. COVID-19 protocols became a flashpoint of tension in the family. Janelle's sons, especially Garrison and Gabriel, refused to follow Cody's stringent rules. Cody responded with authoritarian ultimatums that eventually caused a complete estrangement between him and Garrison. Janelle found herself at a crossroads. Support her children, or support Cody. She chose her kids, particularly Garrison, without hesitation. In doing so, she risked whatever remained of her marriage. Eventually, she and Cody separated. Garrison Brown, a life cut short. Garrison was the fourth child of Janelle and Cody. As he grew up, he was known for being thoughtful, funny, and hardworking. Fans saw him blossom on screen as he moved from teen years into adulthood. He served in the National Guard, bought a house in Flagstaff, and remained close to his siblings, especially Gabriel and Maddie. However, underneath his strength and success, Garrison was struggling. Reports later revealed he had been battling depression and anxiety. The estrangement from his father, someone he still deeply craved approval and love from, only worsened his emotional health. The rejection, silence, and dismissal hurt Garrison deeply. He expressed frustration to Janelle, and viewers saw how he struggled with Cody choosing Robyn's children over him and his siblings. In March 2024, tragedy struck when Garrison died by suicide. The loss sent shockwaves across the Brown family, the sister wives fandom, and the reality television community. For Janelle, it was an unthinkable heartbreak, the loss of a child. For Cody, it was a moment of reckoning. The son he had alienated was gone, and there would be no second chances. The burial, a poetic pilgrimage. As the family prepared to lay Garrison to rest, Janelle made a striking decision. She allowed Cody, Robyn, and their children to take Garrison's remains on a pilgrimage back to Wyoming. This wasn't just any location. It was symbolic, Cody's family ranch, where his father and Janelle's mother were also buried. This decision was not made lightly. Janelle could have insisted on having the burial in Flagstaff or somewhere that didn't carry emotional weight tied to Cody. But she chose to allow her ex-husband, who had barely spoken to their son before his death, to lead the final journey. That alone was a moment of grace. But it was at the gravesite itself where Janelle's symbolic gesture became unforgettable. Cody had dug the grave with help from his brother and brother-in-law. As they gathered to bury the urn, Janelle held it first. She looked at Cody and said it only made sense. She handed Garrison to Cody when he was born, and now she was handing him back again. This was a full-circle moment that no one expected. Janelle didn't have to do it. But she did, and in doing so, she communicated something powerful about grief, parenting, and forgiveness. Why Janelle offered grace, a symbolic full circle. 1. Honoring the parental bond, even in estrangement. Despite their differences, Janelle and Cody brought Garrison into this world together. That bond, however fractured by time and hurt, remained. By handing over the urn, Janelle acknowledged that the beginning and the end of Garrison's life both involved the two of them. She temporarily suspended her resentment to honor that sacred truth. It was a reminder, this wasn't about divorce, ego, or past arguments. This was about a child they created together and had now lost together. 2. Grace